Hi, I'm Fiona Curie from Style Liberation, and we work with women 35 plus to create wardrobes full of outfits that they absolutely love without starting from scratch. So I'm popping in this evening to our Facebook group 35 plus Better Shop and also onto our Facebook page to answer questions, because one of the ways that we deliver our services is through our online program called the Style Transformation. Now, the Style Transformation is an 8-week online program where you get to discover your style profile. And what we mean by that is you get your style personality really in depth, plus you get to translate it as well, where we find that's the biggest challenge for the clients that we work with is, yeah, great, I understand my style personality, but what does that actually look like in the wild? Not only do you get that, but you also find out your body architecture, not just your horizontal proportions, like whether you're a pear or a triangle or a column or an apple, but also things like your face shape, your scale, your vertical proportions as well, that all contribute to how to put together outfits that are going to be absolutely spot on and perfect for you. Plus, as part of that, you get an online program called My Private Stylist, which give you every cuff, collar, neckline that is going to be perfect for you. Then the third piece of the puzzle in terms of your style profile is those wow, stop them dead in your tracks colors that are perfect for you. And in addition, we this round are going to be giving you, instead of a physical color swatch, you'll actually get a digital color swatch, which is available on your phone or tablet at any time. Plus, rather than 60 colors, you get 150 of your best colors that are absolutely perfect for you. No more guessing if the color is right for you. You'll actually have your photo in there, so you'll be able to check colors against your skin tone, hair, and eyes without even having to try something on. That's how good it is. Plus, you get to compare lots of different color palettes together too. So our online program, the Style Transformation, the doors to this round, the March round, actually close at 11 p.m. tonight. So I'd love to jump in because I know that we get some questions about the program, and we know that it's an investment. So we want to make sure that you're making the right decision. So if you are here live, do pop in and say hello. And also, if you've got a question, please pop it in the comments. That would be fantastic. So I'll start off with one of the questions that we often get. And one of the questions that we often get is around virtual color and how accurate is it compared to doing a face-to-face color analysis. So in order to get your wow, stop them dead in your tracks colors, we actually have to perform a color analysis. So previously, up until about 2 years ago, the only way that we could accurately do that was to actually do it face to face and use color drapes in order to do that. However, 2 years ago, the fabulous Anne Renton, who is the founder of Image Innovators and provides all of our products, she is a color guru and she created the virtual color analysis tools. And we were very lucky, Christy and I, to be able to test those out. And when we tested them, what we were really lucky we were able to do was we were able to test them on people that we had done face-to-face consultations with, and it was 100% accurate. And since then, we have been very lucky to be able to meet in person clients that we've done virtual color analysis for as well, and they have also been spot on. The benefit of a color analysis and a virtual one as part of the program is that you can do it in your own time. You don't have to wait to make an appointment with myself, Christy, or Emma to be able to do the color analysis. So you just send through the photos, which we keep in a vault. We don't share with anyone else unless we have permission, and a questionnaire that we then use to put into our virtual color analysis system. The other benefit with a virtual color analysis is that you get 2 sets of eyes on your analysis, whereas face-to-face you just get one. With the virtual color analysis, you actually get 2 sets of image consultant eyes on that, because it's so important to us that we get this right. We don't want you to walk around in crap colors. That is absolutely key for us. And the other benefit of doing the virtual color analysis within the style transformation is the amount of support you get in terms of implementing your colors and working with them and learning how to use them so that you get the most from your digital color swatch. When you do a face-to-face with us, we're there in person for, about an hour and a half. When you do a virtual color analysis as part of the style transformation, not only do you get your color swatch and your guides and all the information. So it's exactly the same outcome. You get your digital color swatch, you get your color guide. The difference is that you get that ongoing support for us for the 8 weeks, plus each subsequent round of the style transformation as well. We also have cheat sheets and things like that in the style transformation portals to support you, as well as video modules as well, so that you can, like, if you need to go back and learn a little bit more about contrast or, something else that we've talked about, it's there available in the style transformation portal until, the internet dies, pretty much. So, as I mentioned before, in terms of a virtual color analysis, what's involved? It does involve taking some pictures of yourself and submitting those along with a questionnaire for your color component of the style transformation. Now, we know that might feel a little bit overwhelming and daunting. So we've put together really clear instructions on how to take the photos, even with like camera settings and all of those sort of things. You can do it as a selfie or set it up, on a stand or something like that, or you can have someone else take the photos for you as well. But we've given very clear instructions about how to take those photos. The other thing to know is please be patient with us in terms of if we come back to you asking for additional photos. The photos are key to making sure that we get a really accurate result for you. So that's why we've got quite detailed instructions around it. We want to make sure we get this right. So if we do go back and forth a little bit just with the photos, it's only because we want to get this right for you. So little patience in relation to that would be amazing. I know that we can be a little bit annoying, but we just want to make sure that we get that right. So if you do have any more color questions or about the color analysis, please just pop it in the comments or just send me an email as well. What is the cost of the style transformation? So Kate, the style transformation is $497, which you pay in full. But by paying in full, you actually save $94. You can also make 3 monthly payments of $197 as well. Hopefully that's answered that for you. So the second question that we get asked about the style transformation is, I've worked with a stylist before and I still don't feel like I can put together an outfit that I love, or I'm still struggling with my wardrobe. And we totally get that. You might be nervous about investing more time and money in another sort of styling program, or how is a styling program going to work compared to working with a stylist in person? So I don't know if you caught the Sunday sesh yesterday, where we were talking with 4 of our gorgeous style transformers. Penny mentioned yesterday that she'd actually previously worked with a stylist one-to-one. And I guess one of the things around working one-to-one, like maybe on a shopping trip or doing a wardrobe with the stylist compared to the style transformation, is that we actually give you the tools so that you can go away and do this for yourself. That's one of the key things. So you will have your style profile, which sets you up to be able to go and do this for yourself. You've got those ongoing tools. So it's not like where you pay for a shopping session or you pay for a facial even, and it's done for you, and then you haven't necessarily learnt some tips and tricks to take away with you. As part of the style transformation, you get your style personality and how to translate it. You understand your body architecture and you know exactly the cuff, collars, necklines that are going to be perfect for you so that you can find them not only in your wardrobe, but also in the wild. And the other thing that you will have is also your color palette so that you know what works for you in terms of color. But more importantly, When you work off a color palette, everything in your wardrobe will mix and match. And that's really, really key in terms of that. But it's even just more than that. We just don't give you the tools and then hightail it out of there. That's also the beauty of the Style Transformation. Christy and I are in the Style Transformation Facebook group for 8 weeks, providing you support for any questions that you might have about the theory, about your style profile, how to create that capsule wardrobe, how to fill the gaps in your wardrobe, setting yourself up for a shopping success, all of that type of thing. Plus, Christy and I are also there live 5 weekly style clinic sessions where we cover in depth questions that come up that need a little bit more than a quick answer in the Facebook group. So it's really very much that support for you and ongoing support for you. We have style transformers who are still in the Facebook group and still coming to our live Q&As from last round, the round before, 5 rounds ago, because we do provide that ongoing support as part of the style transformation. And I don't know whether you saw perhaps yesterday in the Sunday session, or if you attended the webinar as well. In terms of that support, another example is our gorgeous client Ruth, who had her colours done previously with another consultant. And she came to us because she thought perhaps her colours were incorrect. They weren't actually incorrect. It's just that she hadn't been taught about contrast levels. And so I guess that's where I'm talking about that additional support. We teach you not only, well, we don't just give you the swatch, we actually teach you how to use it and make the most out of it so that you're not still wearing things that, are sick day colours and wearing your colours in the right level of contrast, etc. Kate's asking, with the digital colour swatches, do you recommend a particular printer for colour accuracy? Oh, no, the digital colour swatches are actually on your phone. So you can access the swatch on your phone, and you actually use your phone then to compare your colours. So it's really great for online, but we've also had clients use it over physical garments and send us shots, and you can see how they play beautifully. So you don't have to print anything out. It's all available on your phone or your tablet so that you've got it all the time. And we just found the physical swatches are great, but the feedback we get is we lose our swatches, and we have heaps of clients where their dog has eaten the swatch. And given that I've got a new puppy now, I totally understand that and see that for sure. So, Kate, that's a great question. Thank you. Another question we get is look, a group program compared to maybe doing this one-to-one. And the thing that Christy and I want to say about doing a group program like the Style Transformation compared to doing face-to-face is to work with us one-on-one to do your style, personality, color palette, and body shape is $600. To add on the wardrobe and the shopping to work with us is $1,275. To do the group program, it is $497 if you do a one-off payment, or $197 for 3 monthly payments. The thing is, you actually get the same outcome in terms of your style, personality, color palette, and body architecture. Exactly the same outcome. So the tools that you get in as part of the style transformation are the tools that you would receive in a one-to-one consultation. The difference is that we are spending that sort of 3 hours with you there for that part of the consultation. Whereas it's just that 3 hours and with a little bit of follow-up support. With the style transformation, you get all of those outcomes, style, personality, my private stylist, and also the digital color swatch, but you actually get more hours of our support in terms of the hours that we spend in the Facebook group, the live Q&As supporting you, plus all the worksheets, video modules, downloads, cheat sheets, all of that sort of stuff. So that would be one of the main differences between the face-to-face and the group program. We know for some people they prefer that face-to-face program because they want things done quickly, especially if they want someone to come in and do their wardrobe for them or do the shopping. But if you're someone who feels like you can actually do that yourselves, then the style transformation program is definitely for you. And whilst we do work with women as part of the style transformation all over Australia, and although we do work with women face to face in Canberra and Brisbane, we do have a number of style transformers based in Canberra and Brisbane because the online program is actually more convenient for them. Rather than waiting to get an appointment with Christy and I, you can actually do it in your own time, at a time that works for you, and then you can also digest all of that information at a time that works for you. And as I mentioned before, your access to the Style Transformation portal is ongoing. So you do it at your own pace, and you can dive in and out when you need to as well. So the next question that we get quite often is that life happens. What if I fall behind, or I'm going away, or I'm being slammed at work, or I've got some things coming up? We completely and utterly understand life happens, and life has definitely happened over the last couple of years for everybody. So this is not a race. The style transformation is not a race. What we do say is, you do it at your own pace. That's why we record all the live Q&A sessions. That's why we leave the Facebook group open, especially if you want to come in for future rounds. We have had people who joined in the September round and literally only submitted their colour and style analysis to get their My Private Stylist and their swatch a few weeks ago because life happened. So it doesn't matter if you don't get your analysis to us until May. We will still do your colour and style analysis and style personality analysis then. You don't have to wait for the next round if things come up and you're not able to do something straight away. We also sort of space out the release of the modules through, or the steps throughout the style transformation, so that you can take your time, and we leave a little bit of time between the capsule wardrobe and the shopping step as well if you want some more implementation time. And we also know Easter's happening over this period as well, and that often people go away or have family commitments, so we do buffer in some time around that too. So please don't feel that if you can't make some of the style clinics or things like that, that you're going to miss out. You can actually send us your questions in advance. We'll answer them, and then it will be recorded and you can refer back to it later. And then in future rounds of the style transformation, you can ask questions again if you just need a little bit of help with some of the theory with that. Another question that we get is, I've already had my colours done. And there's two things to this question. So we don't want you to pay to have your colours done if you love your colours, you're happy with them, but you want to do the rest of the program. You can absolutely do that. That's no problem at all. And actually, in fact, you will get a digital swatch. You just have to let us know what your colour palette is, and we'll actually organise a digital swatch for you, because it's most likely that you actually have a physical swatch. So you'd be actually automatically upgraded to a digital swatch if you join the Style Transformation program. So if you have already had your colours done, we do offer a discount of $100 off the price of the Style Transformation. You just have to insert the code colour, and that's all capital letters 2022. So I'll make sure I put that in the comments just a little bit later. So if you have had your colours done, that is the code to get the discount for that. But you will still get a digital swatch. We'll just come back to you and ask you what that is. Now, the other part of that, and sorry, just have a little sip. The other thing is that you may have had your colours done before, but perhaps now, and it was years and years ago, and things have changed as we become ageless and wiser, and we let our sparklers go, or if we change our hair colour and things like that. The colours that may have worked may not feel like they're working anymore. So I know I'm going to be going through my own recolour analysis. Christy is going to do mine virtually because I have a feeling that perhaps my colour palette has changed slightly since I've let my sparklers or since I've embraced my sparklers. So just know that we will do another color analysis if you want to, even if you've had your colors done before. And it's more so if you feel like they're not quite right anymore, if you feel like they may have changed, it's worth investigating having what we call a redrape, but it'll be a virtual redrape with that. Another question that we get asked is, I'm in the process of losing weight. Should I just wait until the next round? And we say it all the time, size doesn't matter. It's about creating balance and proportion with your body and the clothes that you put on it. So what I want to say is there is so much more to the style transformation in terms of just around size and what you should wear at different weights. First of all, you got style personality, and that is actually the most important step and the key step. Secondly, you've got colors, and again, they are things that are going to make such a difference, such an easy win to feeling great about yourself and feeling good in what you wear. And what we say about understanding our body architecture, no matter what our size, is that it's important to feel good in what you wear now, even through that weight loss journey. The other thing that is the benefit of doing the program with us is that we can update the My Private Stylist program for any significant changes in weight, either losing weight or gaining weight as well, or for any augmentation that may happen. So we are able to update that twice for free at any time. And again, we've had clients come back to us 6 months later, a year later, 2 years later, and said, Fiona, things have changed. Can you please update my program? And we do that free of charge. So that's the thing. Even if you're in the process of losing weight, we can update the program at a later time for you. Another question we have is that I'm coloring my hair. What impact will it have? So there's two ways that we approach this in terms of hair color. So hair color is another color that you wear. So it does make an impact on your color analysis and the relative temperature of your hair, skin, and eyes. So if you're coloring your hair and it's a color that you are going to continue coloring your hair with, then what we would do is we would do the analysis as is. So we would base your color analysis on the hair color that you have and your skin tone and your eye color. If you are not sure about your hair color and not sure if it's the right color for you, then what we do as part of the color analysis, we just ask you to cover your hair. And then what we do is we just focus on the skin and the eyes, and then we can give you hair color suggestions based on your hair, on your skin and your eyes. So one, if you are going to color your hair and it's very much a color that you're going to continue coloring with, no problem at all. We'll do the color analysis as is. If you're not quite sure and would like some suggestions, then what we would do is we'd get you to cover the hair in the photos, and then we'll just do the analysis based on skin and eyes. And then this was a question that just came through today by email. And the person that asked the question was saying that they find it really tricky to put outfits together. And they're a little bit concerned when they've been researching other programs. It's been very much about doing tucks and belting, and that's how you're going to create different outfits. And is that what our program offers? And so responding to that, we offer so much more. Like learning how to tuck something or how to belt something is such a teeny, teeny, tiny part of the style transformation. That's sort of something that we cover as part of the winning outfit formula, closer to the end of the program. We start at the very, very beginning. We start with the basics and the foundations, because when you get those foundations right, everything else becomes easier. And it does take some time to implement these things. It does take some time to practice. However, when you practice those foundations, you're really setting yourself up for success. When you know your style personality, like that's going to be more important than if you tuck or belt. When you know the colors that you're going to look amazing in, tucking and belting is just, something easy to play around with. When you know what works for your body architecture, again, tucking and belting may not actually even be necessary to create a great outfit. And that's something that we very much cover in the winning outfit formula, which is a bonus as part of the style transformation. So we give you all those foundations for creating a killer outfit. That is your style personality, your color palette, and also your body architecture. And then we pull it all together in the winning outfit formula. And from there, from the winning outfit formula, you get to create a number of outfits from different pieces, which is almost like your wardrobe clusters and your capsule wardrobe. And from there, then what happens is you identify what gaps you might have, and then how to shop for them to save you time and to save you money and to come home with winners. So if there's any more questions, please just pop them in the comments. More than happy to answer those. I'm going to be around till 11 o'clock tonight, which is Australian Eastern Daylight Time. That will be 10 p.m. in Queensland. So if you do have any questions, please just pop them in the comments. I'll keep an eye here. Also, you can contact me at fiona@styleliberation.com.au, as well as messaging me through Facebook as well. So if you've got any questions that I haven't answered this evening, please just let me know and I will answer those. But we would love to invite you to join the Style Transformation. We know the difference that it makes for the women that we work with in order to start their day with confidence in front of their wardrobe. It's just an easy win where they have a look that's put together that feels like them, they look amazing, and then they don't have to think about it for the rest of the day. Because we all have so many more important things to think about than not feeling comfortable in what we wear. So to join the Style Transformation, you just need to visit www.thestyletransformation.com. And just a reminder, we're closing enrollments tonight because we kick off everything on Wednesday for the next 8 weeks. Okay, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll be around, so just pop your questions in the comments. Take care. Bye.